lost its pride.
I'm talking to a guy who looks like he could be your cousin, brother, coworker.
Beautiful veins and bloodshot eyes.
James Morin tells me he's an addict.
It's so powerful.
Seeing your face in another light.
I'd drive an hour one way. I'd stop what I was doing. My phone would ring and say, hey, you can come pick it up. I'd be gone.
Like many addicts, Morin says he didn't take his first pain pill to get high. He was prescribed it. By the time he received surgery to stop a chronic pain problem, he was hooked on Vicodin, Oxycontin, any pharmaceutical opiate he could get.
In too deep and out of time.
Was it wrong sitting on a corner waiting for a drug dealer? Yeah, I was scared out of my mind. But the thing was, could I get off that corner? No, not until I consumed that pill.
The rational part of you is not working.
Addiction psychiatrist Kalyan Dandala says people like Morin have a genetic predisposition to drug addiction, and once hooked,
the very primitive part of you, the amygdala, so to speak, goes into hyperdrive, the center part of your brain. And yeah, sure, we do see brain changes.
The pills changed my personality. They changed my point of view. They changed my ethics. They changed everything about me.
And his wife, Jennifer, knew it. You can hear that in her voice.
Every time I looked in his eyes, his pupils would be really small, and you just look at their eyes and there's no life there. There's nothing. So,
man, that's got to break your heart. This is the guy you married.
Yeah, it did.
I'd be hurting my family, but it didn't matter how much pain I caused. The addiction consumed me.
Dandala says addicts need more and more pills to maintain the high, and then just to feel normal. James confirms when he tried to quit.
And within about 72 hours, I couldn't handle the pain anymore. It felt like every little part of my body was on fire.
He said, okay, I'm done. And then I went and saw his phone, and he just texted his guy that he knew to get another one.
She shudders when she talks about the day she finally convinced James to go to detox instead of the dealer.
Then I was like, that's it. I can't leave. We have to deal with this now.
There are different kinds of treatment, but James underwent aversion therapy at Schick Shadle. His body was taught to dislike the pills. Dandala says with support, his outlook is good.
The further away you stay away from the substances, you're able to regain your brain functioning to a certain level.
Oh, yeah. It gets 1,000 times better. It's just, our life 5 months ago to today is just night and day.
James says he only accepted help after he hit rock bottom. And when he needs a reminder to stay sober, he tells me he just remembers that moment.
Where I was sitting on the bathroom floor and I was contemplating suicide, and I loved my life. And I was thinking this drug had consumed me so much that I couldn't. The only way I could stop hurting her and hurting my family was to end it all.
Why'd you have to go and let it die?
At that moment, he says he chose life without the drugs instead. Heather Bosch, News Talk 97.3 Cairo FM.